ahead and start the stream. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my camera. It's being a jerk. What else is new? The reason it's black right now is I've not started the game yet. I guess we'll go cameraless. I was gonna be on camera for this. But you know what? Let's see. Let's see if I can just trash can this. Yes. We're gonna add. We're just gonna re-add the camera. OBS, not display capture. I want video capture device, and we're gonna use. Ah, there I am. Okay, we're going to fix this again. I might have to move it around later. This is about where I used to be. All right, guys, this is getting started a little later than I wanted it to because my computer decided to crash, which is not fun. But we're gonna come over here and look at Clipper, getting the Clipper right now. I'm going in here and I'm looking for the Clipper. The Clipper is 150, so the same as the Shiv. That is such a deal. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take advantage. Well, yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of the War Bond and get the C1 Spirit. So the Clipper is. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Oh dang it! I'm just misclicking everywhere here. All right, standalone shit. The Kraken's on sale, out of stock. Man, everyone was waiting for the Kraken. Out of stock already. What are we, 6 minutes into our sale here for Drake? So I'm gonna look at the Clipper. It's really too bad that I don't have $135 to just get this because the paint looks cool. Bonus paint or bond bonus. So it's 135. Okay. Sorry, I'm just seeing um how to save a little cash here and keep some store credit. I just got an influx. 10 real dollars, basically, which is not a lot. Right, add this to cart. Check out. Sorry, bear with me. We're gonna log in and we're gonna get the Clipper. We're gonna load it up and we're gonna do some missions in the Clipper. All right, continue. Receipts pay. Okay, so we've got to apply the C1 upgrade to the package I'm using. The website is struggling right now. Oh, thank God for store credit, right? All right, so now I got to do this for my phone because we're gonna Apple Pay. We're gonna Apple Pay this shenanigans. I don't give them my cards. So let me go to the C1. Clipper should be right here. We're gonna take a quick look at. I'm gonna take a quick look at the skins, and then we'll get in game, and we will see it all. Okay. Let me go apply that. My hanger. Apply. All right. Going to the store and looking at some skins because we got paints. Sorry, paints. I want to see the Clipper paints here. Hmm. Blue looks okay. There's a camo paint. There's a red paint. There's a limited time regatta paint, which is what you see on the floor. I think I'm just gonna get the paint package because we're rocking, yeah, some store credit. The other thing we need to do, I need to get an upgrade with store credits to have in my back pocket here. I need the ironclad assaults in my life. All right, and while I'm in here, okay, let's go check out. Let me go check out, and then we're gonna be in the game. What do I need? Start game. Everything's in. Everything's in. So here we go. I'm gonna I'll lock in my camera right there for now. I'm excited about this ship. I don't get excited about new ships very often. I think they're overhyped, but they killed it with this one. They absolutely killed it with this one. I saw it on the floor, the IAE floor, and it is astonishingly good for solo play. I am very impressed. Let me mention the I'm impressed with how well designed it is and how good it's going to be for solo players. All right, my stuff is here. Good. All right, let's deliver it. Quest delivery. Go back. All right, we need to take a look at what we can do to it. Drake Clipper. Unfortunately, it doesn't show us anything without the skin. Did it not? Hold up. Hold up. Did I get a package of skins that didn't include the actual skin that I wanted? That's very possible. I keep saying skin. Sorry, paint. Sorry, paint. Oh yeah. Well, let me add that paint to the cart. Grab it real quick with the store credit. I got a lot of store credit from melting that. Silly Apollo. Okay. I'm not going to restart the game just to run it. I'm just going to throw on. I'm not usually a camo guy. Let's do red. All right, what size? The flood. I'm gonna want the Colossus, I think. So this is still a thing. I think I've been acting like it is, and have been pretty successful not getting any problems. When you click it, it disappears, but if you save and equip what you just did, it comes back. That's your jump module. So if we wanted to jump to Nyx or Pyro in this thing, it wouldn't be able to if we just switched out the quantum drive because for some stupid reason it knocks out the jump module. All right, so what else we got here? We want the best we can do, which is going to be the vapor block power plant. We got 2 of those. I guess that's going to be fine. Shield generator. The Palisade's the bigger. This one is a better all around. That's what I use on the fighters. I'm just gonna use the Palisade on this one. We're not gonna be doing a lot of fighting in the ship. And of course, I'll probably tweak this over time and maybe get some different parts. It's got the Omniskis. This goes up to size 3, right? So what we're probably gonna do, we've got to get rid of the Gatlings for sure. Only have 1 attrition. What in the world? Got a lot of Panthers. I really want these though. Let's put on. Let's just do size 2s where the Omniskis are. Not ideal. I'll get another attrition one day and switch them out. We're not doing a lot of fighting right now. I don't like ballistics right now. Maybe I will when other things come out. Is there anything in here? Nope, no flight blades, no anything. All right. All right, let's call this thing.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. If I'm going to live out of a ship, I am going to have a loot crate in said ship. I'm also gonna have a ground vehicle for when that is needed. I really don't like how these things grab ground vehicles. I also don't like chat. Or not chat, not you chat. In-game chat. We're gonna turn off in-game chat. That's a distraction right now. All right, let's see it come up. Did I do the camo? I did the camo, right? I don't even remember what skin I put on this thing. Let's run across this humongous hangar. When I say run, I mean walk. I guess it's like against OSHA guidelines. Is it against OSHA to run with a tractor beam using it to carry a box? Oh, I did the red, didn't I? I didn't do camo. I did red. It's a lot. It's like they took the concept of the oh, what's it called, the data runner. Oh, why am I blanking on the name of that ship right now? They took the concept of the data runner, gave it those engines on the back, and then they added Corsair. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I want the ramp. The ramp's on the opposite side. Okay. Okay. These are things I couldn't see on the showroom floor. All right, so here's our ramp. I'll shove this. Oh God. There we go. Shove that in the back corner. Then we're gonna bring our pulse over. I might skin the pulse too, but we're not doing that right now. Away. We're gonna walk through the ship just to get a good look. I did a run through yesterday from the showroom floor, but we're gonna do a walkthrough and then we're gonna sit in the pilot seat and relish. I don't get excited about ships. Not a I'm excited about the ship kind of guy. Except for this one. Whoa. CIG, please fix hover vehicles. All right. So driving this thing into here is going to be. I mean, I'm all the way down. How close to the ground am I? I'm all the way down. Can I get in? Okay, I can get in. I'm in. Okay. I do want to try to drive it in because the tractor beam makes it go haywire. All right, let's spin it around. All right, turn it around. Yes, right here. Maybe we put it on this side just in case we got something else to. There we go. Put it over here just in case we got another box to bring in, right? Beautiful. All right, let's close this. Holy cow, I want to do missions in this ship. So you got 12 SCU here. So that's stacks too high, I'm guessing. So it's like 6, right? So 2 SCU, that could be done here. Let's go up the ladder. You can see the engine, which is really cool. Battery components. Oh, seeing the engine right here is so freaking cool. All right. Oh, that's a hatch. Oh, no, I don't want to go down. I want to go back up. All right, so don't stand on the hatch or it just starts taking you down. Apparently. So hopefully I don't put components right there because that's, yeah. All right, this is where I need to bind myself. Transfer imprint. I'm sure this is a tier 3. Yep, tier 3 medical bed. We got some med gels in there. Stupendous. We got some storage down here. Guess you can put your med gel. Extra med gel is in there. I do have some extras in my inventory here at the station, but I don't care. This is where we'll be crafting one day. I'm assuming, nobody knows yet because crafting's that thing, but I'm assuming this will pull from the SCU downstairs. That's the only thing that makes sense. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's gonna have to pull. There's nowhere to load your crates of materials, so this is the exit, the other exit. It says an elevator. Takes you down. Suit locker right next to that elevator, and weapon racks. Great. Great design. Whoever's doing Drake ships, they're doing a great job right now, which makes me even more excited for the Ironclad. What do we have here? Mind your head. What is this? What is this? Holy cow. My eye. What is this? Oh, that's what I just came through. All right. Habitation area. So we got a bed. I'm gonna see if it'll let us bed log. Obviously, we can't bed log in the hangar, but let's see if the option is actually there. If the option's not there, then we know that it's borked. Log out. Oh, yep. We're in a ship landing area, so we cannot log out, which is fine. Don't want to log out. Got a little. Is this a little desk here? What happens if I open that? Yeah, look at that. I can sit at the desk. Let's go F4. Sitting at the desk. It's great. Sink, food preparation. It's literally everything you need to solo the verse. This is the bathroom. It's a legit bathroom. It's not a freaking bucket on the floor like the stupid Shiv. Lights on. We want lights on. You can lock it while you're in there. But hey, this is a solo ship. There shouldn't be anybody else in here, really. Unless they're coming in to get something you're crafting for them. Components, which is all good. There is a terminal for engineering, which is supposedly coming soon. Apparently they don't think you're going to catch on fire because we don't have our fire extinguishers yet, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. This is the moment I have been waiting for. Let's sit down in the pilot seat. I didn't do this on the show floor. Okay, those came down. That's good. Let's power it up. Oh man, I love it. I've not looked up on Urkel. I've looked some stuff up on Urkel about this, but I did not look specifically at speeds or anything like that. Oh, here we go. So we want our shields maxed in this thing. We definitely want our shields maxed. Let's see how our power plants are doing. They're doing all right. I'm gonna put one in cooling. Nope, it won't let me. Like this is the only thing that annoys me, right? Is this is coming and we need these, but it doesn't let us put anything in there right now. We're gonna get used to being incredibly awesome in these ships, and then we're not gonna be able to. All right. Anyway, okay, so there's 4. Nice. All right. Let's look for a mission. I want to do a box mission first. Listen, I know box mission really. Yes, a box mission. Oh, there are no box missions here. Are you kidding me? Ooh, PvP. Hauling. That's in Pyro. I don't know that I want to go to Pyro. I really, man. Nyx had delivery missions. But hey, whatever. Let's do some hauling, I guess. Just kind of want to do some. Well, let's look at what Mercenary has. Is this showing us everything? Like, doesn't matter the system? That would be interesting. Let's pick up a call to arms. Always got to have that on, just in case we have to pew pew somebody. I mean, next up, group hauling. I guess we could do this. What is this? This comes to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 SCU. Let's do it. Why not? Okay.
You should be good to go.
All right, here we go. Let's take down the landing gear to see what this thing looks like. Yes. Yes, the only thing that would make this... Oh gosh, oh gosh. They said I was good to go. Oh, I'm waiting. The only thing that would make this better is if it had the, probably on the left, if it had the 2 wings. 2 wings would be better. But I'm not complaining. Let's get a little 360 view while we're waiting on the hangar to open. Yes, I like this. A lot of people are going to compare this to the Razor Crest. If you're not a Star Wars fan, which, how are you a Star Citizen fan and not a Star Wars fan? Razor Crest is the Mandalorian ship from the first season that was destroyed. This has very much an aesthetic in that direction, and I doubt CIG did that on accident. We're going to take down our shields here. All right, we're going to do this in the most efficient way possible because this only has 1.7 million quantum fuel. So let's get up into the atmosphere and then take a look at what our closest jump point is and work our way towards the Pyro Gates. We're going to have to go through the Pyro Gates and deliver the stuff to Pyro. This is going to be fun. This isn't my typical mission set, but I want to fly the ship around. Oh, what did we get to? What's the speed that we're at? Oh, you know what? I haven't. Oh, Lord. Here. Let me get all of my information up. Full speed. I want to see what this thing does. It feels okay for handling. It's not, you know, nimble or a fighter or anything. I want to see what that top speed is. I didn't look at that on Nurgle. There was like very specific things. I was like, what does this thing do? That I looked at it on Nurgle. That's what I looked at. All right, right at 1,000. I can live with that. That's okay. All right, so there's one at 57 point. Where's that? That's Crusader. All right, so that's probably our last pickup that we're gonna want to do. Hurston will be the first. Oh my gosh. Okay. And we're off. To F4. The appeal of a ship like this, in case anybody's wondering, yeah, it's not super aesthetically pleasing, right? Like, it's not a very pretty ship, but the functionality for someone who mostly does FPS like me, is off the charts. I'm going to be able to craft in this thing on the go without having to buy a crafter. So there's obviously going to be crafters, and I intend on buying one, not with real money, of course, in-game money. In-game money, we're talking, right? So you'll be able to buy with credits. Um, crafting stations and stuff like that. Our distribution is so weird on this. Um, it's bugged right now. It doesn't show everything. So crafting stations, there'll be crafting stations that you can either, I'm sure you can craft them, but also you'll be able to purchase them in the verse and stick them on your ship. So like 400i, for instance, I'm going to be sticking one on my 400i, so I can craft on the go when I'm on that ship. Um, but this ship, when I'm running solo, and I don't need the size and the defenses of the 400i because it has a size 3 shield and can take a heck of a lot more hits than this thing. Um, and I don't need all that. I'll be able to save some credits because the stuff, smaller ships do not take up as much, um, as much resources when traveling and things like that. So yeah, it's having a smaller ship that can do everything, including, revive if needed. It's gonna be awesome. We're just going right now. Glad I put that faster warp drive on here. I don't know, not warp drive, the quantum drive. I'm not sure how fast the quantum drive that it comes with is, but I'm sure it's slow. Okay, we're gonna collect a shipment over here. Ooh, that initial load in of the planet. Cooling. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go to this. I guess it's an outpost. So we're gonna pick up the other stuff, and then we're gonna go take it all to Pyro. Yay. This is a legit landing pad. I might top off quantum fuel just because this isn't a endless supply here. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Getting a little close. Don't want to slam into the ground. Rookie thing to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna land on this landing pad here. Oh yeah, I gotta get that. Oh yeah. Right.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Okay. There doesn't appear to be anybody around, so I'm not too worried about someone hijacking me here. Oh, we have broken elevators in this patch. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Had me nervous there for a second. Thought we were about to experience our first major problem. Is there just one of these? All right, give me my box. All right, this is one distilled spirit that I'm totally abusing here. I'm gonna put it on top of that. I'm gonna send this up. Close this. Hmm. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe if I don't know. I feel like this is gonna end up being a problem. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh no, no, it's still moving around. You know what? Let me get on it. That's what stabilizes them, I bet. Oh god. Oh god. You know what? Just sit right there. Yeah, we should be fine there. Oh my gosh. All right. Um, all right, let's refuel and go on to our next stop. Your pilot seat's back here.
Engines online.
Did I? Don't tell me the MFDs are bugged.
Quantum fuel is at 100%.
Oh,
Launch
that's amazing.
complete.
MFDs are bugged. Maybe if I turn it off and back on.
Landing complete. Your systems are offline.
There we go.
Hello and welcome aboard your interplanetary craft. Your systems are online. Shield system offline.
Okay, before I get too far, let's just go ahead and set course. All right, we gotta collect. Where's this one at? ArcCorp. All right, let's go there. There's two things we gotta get from ArcCorp. Wait a second. Is ArcCorp closer to the Pyro jump? I know Nyx is close to Crusader. We might should have went to Crusader then Hurston, because yeah, the Pyro Gateway is right. That doesn't really matter. Let's go to the Crusader one first. We're going to have to pass. I have to pass the Pyro jump gate either way. So good.
Landing gear up.
Get out of this thick atmosphere. This is the one. When we jump, that quantum fuel is probably gonna fix itself. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. The bugs are where the charm comes from, guys. That's what makes it charming. Makes it charming. It's flying around. So I'm making jokes about the Perseus. $2.86 million on RSI day. Comes out to roughly 4,000 Perseus purchases. Like I said in my IE show floor video over on the red platform, Perseus is totally the right. Right, can I'm just gonna follow it. It'll be nice the day that you don't have to jump to the planet in order to jump to a moon of the planet. Oh, we're going to Daymar. I actually haven't been to Daymar in a while. Lately, I've been hanging out in New Babbage because there's no animal missions and stuff like that over here. And I've been waiting for some more animals to be released. Let's see. Is that on the sun side? Or am I going into a dark Daymar? Yes. Right side of Daymar. Right side of Daymar.
Shield system online.
Okay. Oh, there's a Perseus here. Speaking of Perseus, right? Oh, we gotta. Yes. Watch that happen. I'm gonna land this straight in front of it. I'm gonna go down the ramp. There's definitely at least one other person here, potentially.
Landing. Engines offline.
Okay. I appreciate that there's not elevators everywhere. Do have to point that out. Elevators everywhere can be obnoxious. I should have known this was going to happen. All right, let's see if we can fix this stupid thing.
How can I help you today? Systems
There we go. All right, we're upright now. Make sure we're all the way down. We're gonna go as far over, back as we. Well, not back. We don't want to go as far back as we can, but we do want to go right here. Let's get off the engine. Let's see where that lands us. I think that lands us far enough over. Yes. Perfect. And then we're just going to leave power on so it hovers right there. Okay. Let's turn. That was a good little lag. Let's turn and make sure there's not somebody running towards us. Going, hey, let me see in your ship. Ooh. Bad move. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, let's fix this again. Oh, my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. This is obnoxious that it does this. Oh, I'm getting hurt here. God. Come on. All right, you know what? You know what? There.
Engines off. Landing successful. Launch sequence complete. Systems off.
What is happening? This thing. Oh my gosh, this thing's gonna be more trouble than it's worth. It's gonna be more trouble than it's worth. Miss can help me by stopping with the suck. Oh my god. How can Miss help you today?
Caution. Systems off.
Well, it's just. I'm tossing it out the back. I'm not doing this anymore. Look, it just ported me through the top. All right. I'm tossing this thing out the hatch. We don't need a bike right now. We'll let somebody else screw this thing. There you go, world. All right. Onward. All right, we know the trick with our MFDs off and back on. Go ahead and set course before we take off this time. We're going here, collecting a bunch of stuff. It says the exact same distance, so hopefully everything is. Ooh, is there somebody else around? Hopefully everything's kosher. You know what I haven't tried is VTOL. Does this thing have VTOL? Yeah, let's turn on VTOL. I'm flying up pretty fast. I did not see any actual engines firing for the VTOL. Okay, let's go to Artport. get this done in the next 45 minutes. There's a football game I've got to watch. Let's get this view again. Oh, it's a lot of missiles.
Quantum fuel is at 50%.
50% quantum fuel.
The quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
Bit rate's redlining a little bit.
Drive is now off.
Oh, I got 2 points of pickup on this moon. That's interesting.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, I do not go here very often. So I'm not very familiar with this moon, but it does look cool. I dig it, I dig it. Oh, there's a ship here too. Yeah, I don't do a lot in the ArcCorp area or Hurston. It's usually Crusader or New Babbage. I guess I need to start exploring. Maybe grinding some rep with some of these other factions.
Contact.
Oh, I don't like that. Contact.
Landing gear down.
I don't know if that's a player or what's going on here. Might just be a bounty somebody's coming for, possibly. All right, one of the cool things about this, if you guys noticed, um, the front of the ship and the ramp.
Landing.
The ramp is
Engines offline.
it doesn't extend past the front of the ship. So if you land the front of the ship exactly where you want it to go. if you land this ship exactly where you want it to be, you don't have to worry about your ramp coming out too far. Let's go back here. Let's do the ramp thing again. Bugs are charming. Standing sideways? Or am I just... I think my perception's just weird. Alright. Must be... This isn't stems. What is this? Let's rotate this so that we can actually get it in there. Oh my gosh. Rotating it up against the ship isn't the best idea, right? There we go. This is the souvenirs thing. Or stems. Maybe the stems. Oh my god, the lights with the thing might drive me a little crazy. There we go. There we go. Just one more pickup. The thieves didn't bug this time. Awesome.
Engines online.
Be smart about this because I don't know. I really don't know the status of that Vanguard. He's not showing up anymore,
Shield system offline.
but I'm not taking chances. All right, we're spooled. I just need to get out of the atmosphere. And then I can point. Jump.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Wait, seriously?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Some relaxing music, huh? Oh crap! I should have refueled back there. This is not place to refuel at. I'm gonna have to go. Oh my gosh. This is one of those junkyards. Let's get this fuse so I can put down right where I need to be.
Engines offline.
This here I'm gonna want to load and go. Oh my lord. Is this the server that's doing this to me? It's gotta be the server. It's gotta be the server. This is a joke, right? Is this a joke? Oh, we're lagging real bad too. What is going on? My stuff isn't here. Oh man, is this where it ends? Is this where it all ends? You don't get to complete the mission after all of that. Yeah, that junk's gone. Let's just have to be on here this time. Oh my god. What a joke. Alright. Alright. Give me my stuff. I want my stuff. I'll take that. The lag rate is not good. I do not appreciate it. I probably should bring up the thing and see what the server frame rate is right here. It'll probably tell me terrible. Server frame rate, terrible. Okay, let's get back out here before we get blown up. We gotta jump to the part of jump gate. We gotta land, refuel before we go through. Oh my gosh. Before we go through the gate itself. Arrow Gateway. At least it's not far away.
Engines online. Landing gear up. Shield system offline.
Get the heck out of here. Hmm. Constructed. You're supposed to route me there, you jerk. Alright, let's try this again.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
We got all the cargo. You see, my son wants to play his Xbox. I have to okay that. Gotta see if the wife is okay with that. There is a football game coming soon. Ooh, and I'm running out of time. I got less than half an hour to drop all these off. I wonder if it's all one drop off point or if there's multiple drop off points.
Quantum drive is now off.
Right, let's get over here and get some fuel. I wish I knew where pads were at these stations. I could just land on the pad. But
Shield system online.
looking to land. Let's do a manual hail.
Vehicle storage request approved. Storage space assigned.
Change these. The recordings. That is new. A little bit too fast. Yeah. We're gonna turn it around though. Turn it around, land, refuel. Get going to Pyro.
Service complete. Connection terminating.
Engines offline.
Now that might be because Hurston has taken over the jump gate. Come on. Ah, it's gonna make me hail manually again.
Exit approved. Safe travels.
Let's make sure it actually. Yep, it fueled me. All right.
Engines online. Quantum fuel is at 100%.
Music to my ears. All right, open up just a little more, and I'll be out of y'all's hair. Go.
Shield system offline.
Okay, let's do this.
Service complete. Connection terminating.
Landing.
Oh God. Almost hit the station. All right. Where is that jump gate? There it is. It's opening up. Oh, I get to embarrass myself on stream. I am bad at these. I don't know what it is. I need a large area to fly in, I guess. Oh, that's such a good visual. I love it. All right, start honing in. Here, let's slow the freak down.
Shield system offline.
There we go. Entering jump point. All right, you guys get to laugh at me. This is bad. This is real bad. Maybe the ship's small enough though that it'll be fine. I'm gonna go this way. Oh gosh, come on. Oh shoot. Oh wow. Oh god. I don't know what happened there. I'll be completely honest. That one, not usually that bad. I'm usually just running into the edges. I think I'm gonna make it though. Good thing there's no distortion damage yet. We're turning in orange, which means we're Pyro side. Oh, I could have made the jump and landed over here. Yeah, there's the exit. All right, well, let's see where we're going here in Pyro. We going to one place? We'll see. Just have Monarchs. I like Monarchs.
Quantum drive is now on.
A bit of a hop, skip, and a jump. A Monarch. I don't know what that other marker was, unless I have another place to take these shipments. I don't know. Oh, this is a big jump. Oh man. All right, when I deliver this, I will be cutting stream and uploading this to YouTube. So if you missed part of it, want to see the beginning where I did a walkthrough of the Clipper before we started using it, that'll be up on YouTube for you to see that part. Okay, it's all going to this one place. Thank you, thank you. Music to my ears. Multi-location pickup was interesting. It's just nerve-wracking, especially for someone who's been playing the game for a few years like me and remembers the times where you could barely go to an outpost without being hounded and potentially pirated. Pirating was very lucrative back then because there weren't hauling missions. Hauling missions make it where it's harder for pirates to get paid for stealing your stuff. They're also not incentivized to pirate as much when they can't take the armor and equipment on your body. Because it used to be, if I had, like, let's say a railgun, railguns were hard to come by. And they would want to kill me just to take my railgun. So, and I wouldn't get it back. It would be lost. It would be their railgun now until they lost it to somebody else who overpowered them because they wanted the railgun. So it was a different world, or you couldn't before you couldn't loot people's stuff. Ooh, we're almost there.
Quantum drive is now off.
This is the real scary part. We are now in a lawless system, which means anybody could just kill me for the sake of it. There's no repercussions. Literally no repercussions for killing me right now.
Quantum drive is now on.
So we will do this
Quantum drive is now
as
off.
quickly and efficiently as we can. Good thing is, Pyro's huge. So chances are low for someone to show up where you're at, unless you're doing an event where there's some hotbeds and stuff. On top of that, Nyx is the new shiny thing, so everybody's there. Alright, where am I supposed? Where's the lift for me to drop this stuff? Oh, there we go. There we go. It's starting to be a little more apparent. All right, so the good thing is this is Citizens for Prosperity, so if anybody hostile to them comes, they're going to shoot them up. So the chances of somebody rolling up in here messing with me are lower. Okay, there is a drop spot. I'm looking for another drop spot. I guess I'll take that drop spot. Just want to be as close as I can be to shooting this stuff right up the ramp.
Engines offline.
There we go. All right. We're almost there. I do that every time. I have to get used to this ship. All right, the stairs are right behind me. I'm in the pilot seat. And then the ramp is all the way back here. Shoot. The Ooh, why is it laggy right here? These exterior cargo things are incredibly laggy, I guess. Alright, let's just stick you there. I don't care where they land, it should all land and go on this pretty easily. Cramming a bunch of stuff on here. Oh god. All right, and just like that, 220,000 credits. Confirm. I say just like that. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. I was starting to wonder. I was like, hey, is it gonna show complete? Awesome. All right, I can't remember what the closest station is, but I need to get to the closest station. Well, there are. Okay. There are delivery missions out here, so I might stay in Pyron for a little bit and do delivery missions next time I log in. Right now, I need to find how far away is Checkmate actually. The map is so jacked up right now. Okay, Checkmate is the close one. That's what I thought.
Engines online. Launch complete.
Go watch the wings unfold.
Landing
So
gear
good.
up.
So good. All right, so when we land, we'll end the stream. But that is the Clipper. That's running around the verse with the Clipper. Great times. I enjoyed it. I think Clipper is pretty awesome.
Shield system offline. Eco drive is now on.
It's my new daily driver. That is what I'm going to be using around the verse for running around and FPS and all that. It literally has everything you need. Got the med bed. It's tier 3. But hey, currently get a tier 2 or 1, you don't want to go back, just backspace next to the bed. That'll change soon, so don't get in the habit of doing that too much. I like to be in the habit of just not getting injuries myself, and so that's what I try to do. It happens sometimes, can't avoid it, but yeah. So tier 3 medical bed and the 3D printer / crafter, whatever you want to call it, looks like 3D printer. It's got a nozzle and everything. I hope you can watch, like, as visual as they are with this game, you know, and you gotta say the visuals are probably the best. I can't say the ship design's the best part of the game because some of the ships are absolute jokes, but overall, the visuals that they do in this game are amazing. So I'm hoping that they really hone in on what they can do with this crafting stuff, and that it's an actual 3D printer with the nozzle in it. Does what a 3D printer does. It'd be so cool to watch your crafting hardware create a gun for you, 3D print a gun or a helmet. That's probably the first thing I'm gonna, if it does that, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like those guys that 3D print helmets, right? I'm just gonna 3D print a bunch of helmets on my crafter. I've gotta watch these.
An available space has been located.
They have updated these. I have to say that is pretty awesome. So they fixed the voices, and so it's a different person at these stations. The only place I've landed since this update hit was Nick's. And I knew Nick's had a different person, you know, radioing you when you calmed in to land. But this just confirms. That's the second I've heard around the place. That's awesome. I thought it might have just been for Hurston taking over the jump gate, but it seems that they did it everywhere. Love to see it. Some of the things, that's one of the things that I felt's missing from the game for a while, is there's an immersion perspective that, like, it's just the same. They've had a placeholder like everywhere, right? It's just the same voice everywhere you go. When you fire off the comms in order to get into a hangar, and that just tells me they're starting to get down to the details, which is good. Maybe this won't release in 2050, like I've said before. Maybe it will actually release closer to 2030 or earlier. All right, let's refuel, and I'm going to log out here at Checkmate, and that'll be the stream. Thanks to everyone that came out. Again, I'm going to send this right over to YouTube. For anyone that wants to see the beginning, especially when I was first going through the ship and checking it out. It's definitely very cool ship. That the second I saw it, I said, hey, I'm gonna have that ship. Oh, it's so beautiful. Love it. All right, let's send it to rest.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to authority only. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Bye, Clipper. Until next time. All right, so that wraps it. Opinions on the Clipper. For those of you watching this on YouTube, I want to know what you think. I already know what you think. It's the best dang ship in the game, right? But in all seriousness, let's let me know what you think about Clipper. If you have added it to your fleet. Because as you can see, I definitely added it to mine. And that is my new daily driver. The only thing I think that would get me to not use the Clipper anymore is if Origin came out with something very similar that did the same stuff. But they're gonna have to really hit it out of the park. Is that the folding wings? The folding wings get me every time. I wanted to like the Corsair. I just couldn't. I've flown it a couple times. It's been in my hangar a couple times. It just never hit for me. I think this is the ship that will. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and log out. There is a football game about to start that I need to watch with my wife. So I'm going to do that. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit subscribe. That would be great. Also, like, it helps me in the algorithm, trying to reach more people and get the sub number up. So, yeah, that's it. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys again in the verse.